Oh, hey. Welcome to BucosLocker. How's everybody doing? Welcome to BucosLocker. Subscribe, like, comment, share on all the videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify all new videos that's posted on this channel. It's good to see y'all. Shouts out to all the Bandits, the Pirates. Welcome on this Sunday, December 20th, 2020. Live reaction, Bucs versus the Falcons. It's going to be ugly for the Falcons today. Shouts out to everybody out there. What up, Grizzlo, Josh, Big Dog, Kyle. Long time no see, man. I took the week off. I had a lot of work to do, so sorry about the locker room talk. I didn't do a locker room talk last week. I was busy with work. You know, the holidays coming up. I'm trying to get work done, so I didn't have time to spend 3 hours just, you know, talking to you guys. So, but I'll get to that. You know, we'll get to all that in a second. So, Frank, Carlos, what up, man? I'm watching a lot of games today of playoff significance. You know, there's a lot of games today that has an effect for us. The Seahawks game, the Rams game, the Seahawks versus the Redskins, the Giants versus the Browns. Like, we right now are the 6th seed, or the Bucs are the 6th seed right now. We are playing the Rams or the Seahawks, depending on how that, or the Saints or the Pat, depending on how it falls. But we got to get to the 5th seed, and I don't know how we're gonna do that. But we're playing the Falcons right now. I don't think we're gonna blow out the Falcons. I mean, the Bucs gonna look good against the Falcons. They're gonna look good against the Falcons. You know, the Bucs like to look good against pathetic teams. You know, which is weird to me. The Bucs gonna always look good against teams like the Falcons. You know, the Broncos, the Chargers. I just want to see the Bucs look good against really good teams. You know, like these games right here, feel good games. Feel good games for the Bucs. Make them feel good. Give them confidence. Make them feel good. But I'm not overly impressed with the roster and the record. You know, I need to see the Bucs actually like play a complete game. The defense, you know, is weird. So, what y'all think today, man? What y'all think, man? I mean, what y'all think the score gonna be today? I'm chilling today, man. I'm gonna get my apple too. I'm getting my apple. They've been struggling, man. 20. You know what's so interesting with the Bucs secondary, man? The Bucs secondary ranks 21st in the NFL, which I really thought that the secondary was actually better than what they really are, and they still struggling. I don't understand that. The Bucs secondary is still struggling. See what I'm saying? Like, secondary, man. That's the weakness of the Bucs, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's hard to win games when your secondary is still struggling. See, it's just not enough skill back there, man. Right now, it's just not enough confidence. I'm saying they got skill, they just got to have some confidence, man. They don't have any confidence back there. They don't play with confidence, man. And that worries me with the secondary. Murphy, but man, what the heck is going on, man? Already, man? Like the video, like the live stream, man. Why is Murphy Bunting playing so far off the ball, man? Like, where's the confidence in the secondary, dog? Like, Y'all gotta understand, man. Y'all keep saying top 10 defense, man. It's hard to do that when your secondary just not that good, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the secondary. They're not playing with confidence right now. It's something's going on back there, man. Regress, man. But typical Dirk Cutter offense. They good between the 20s and the red zone. They trash. Murphy Bunting, Jesus Christ, man. Alrighty, folks. It's just weird, man. It's very weird. This is gonna be an interesting game because Dirk Cutter has ties to this team and he knows the secondary. And he knows he's played with some of these guys already. So he knows the defense already. Murphy Bunting has regressed bad. Regress bad, man. That's a bad regression. Looking like Vernon Hargraves out there, man. Hey, I thought top 10 defense, right? It's hard to be top 10 when you're secondary and ranking in the 20s. Can't do that, man. You can't be a top 10 defense when your secondary ranks 20th in the NFL, 21st in the NFL. It's very, very hard. I know people like to say, oh, we can stop the run and all that, but why run the ball when you can throw the ball in the Bucs? That's the problem. That's our Achilles heel. Secondary still a problem. All those draft picks in the last 3 years and still regress. Still don't look good. The secondary still looks like they did with Mike Smith, 21st in the NFL. Y'all got to face the facts, man. Like, I know it's hard, but you got to face the facts. The numbers say top 10 defense, but on paper it says top 10 defense, but what does your eye test tell you? What does the eye test tell you? Is the Bucs a top 10 defense on with your eyes? Or you're reading the papers? It's hard to be a top 10 defense when your secondary is that low. You can stop the run all day, but if you can't stop the pass, you're gonna be in trouble. That's scary, man. Like, I like the run defense, but I've seen that before. I've seen it with Greg Schiano. The Bucs had the number one run defense, but the worst pass defense. It's hard to be a top 10 defense when you're that bad at the secondary. You can't be ranked in the 20s in pass defense. You can't do that. Yeah, the numbers say when you add up the rush defense and the pass defense, and it adds up to the Bucs like 7th in the NFL in defense. But that's because the run defense is really good. Because of the run defense is really good, it makes the Bucs defense in the top 10. But what your eyes tell you, this is not a top 10 defense because of the secondary. What does tape tell you? Does the tape tell you the Bucs are top 10 defense because of the running game? Because of the run defense? That's why they top 10? No, it don't work like that. I'm just tired of seeing this. 4 weeks in a row, the secondary struggling. Murphy Bunting playing 15 yards off the ball. There's no confidence in him, man. No confidence in Murphy Bunting at all. Carlton Davis has a problem guarding really shifty guys. Like they have a hard time guarding those type of receivers. Yeah, but I think that you know how this team is, man. They're gonna make adjustments in the second half. They're gonna play better in the second half. It's hard you gotta play in the first quarter and the second quarter too. You just can't play in the third and fourth quarter. It's gonna be a long day for the Bucs if they can't stop Matt Ryan, though. Yeah, exactly. Having the number one run defense in the NFL, kind of like that's cool. But how does your pass defense look? Man, I'm just saying we got a lot of draft capital in that secondary, man. It looks like that still. Like, that's not good. Oh, gotta throw the ball to Antonio Brown. Yeah, pass rush, man. Pass first league, man. It's a pass first league. Pass first league. You can do whatever you want to do, stopping the run, but if you can't stop the pass, that's gonna be a problem. So obviously the Bucs game plan is to throw the ball against the Falcons secondary. We're gonna score a lot of points. I got a feeling we're gonna score a lot of points this game, but we'll win. We'll win the game. We'll definitely win the game. We'll win the game. We'll win the game. Try to throw a deep ball. Come on, man. Let's get some dinking and donking. Dinking and donk. Dinking and donk, man. Dink, donk, down the field. No risk it, no biscuit. No, don't do that. Dink, donk. Short intermediate routes all day long, right down the field. No risky, none of that down the field stuff, man. Play to Brady's strength. He's not a no risky, no biscuit quarterback. He's a check down guy, game manager. Come on, man. Where's the running game? Where's the running game? He ain't gonna run the ball, huh? Just chuck the ball all day long. We got another one of those 45 pass attempts. Here we go again. I'm gonna throw the ball 45, 50 times. Come on. Byron Leftwich. Gotta establish the running game a little bit. No running game right there. They didn't even try to run the ball. I mean, I'm just saying, like, are we going to throw the ball 45 times a game again? Atlanta defense is so trash. On third and 18, they drop 8 back, 15 yards off the ball. They should have got Bucs. I wish the Bucs would have got that first down. You got to establish the running game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta act like you can try to run the ball. You just can't just chuck the ball 45 times a game. You got to at least try to run the ball. I mean, come on now. At least a little bit. Give us a little bit of running game. I mean, I understand you want to chuck the ball 45 times, but you got to have a little threat to run the ball a little bit. Run the ball a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay to run the ball. Yeah, Fournette, man. I'm very disappointed in Fournette, man. Very disappointed in Fournette. I'm actually shocked that he's looking this bad. Like he doesn't look like the running back I thought he was gonna be, man. I'm like, what do y'all think about Leonard Fournette? Is he a disappointment? What do y'all think? Like, what y'all think about Leonard Fournette? What's going on with him? What y'all think about Leonard Fournette? Is he a disappointment? Yeah, man. I don't even know why we signed him for now. I thought he was gonna do good in the offense, man. But I'm actually shocked that he's not really a threat. Ever since that Panthers game, he hasn't done anything. He hasn't done nothing. Like nothing in the Panthers game. Like ever since that Panthers game, man.
They run more now than they did when they had Todd Gurley.
I'm actually shocked that Fournette is not a big factor. Yeah, Leonard Fournette, man, a huge disappointment. I thought he was gonna be like a beast, man, in this offense, but man, he's not doing anything. Man, Dwayne Haskins is not good at all. Very shocked, man.
I just got it in my ear. 2, and you should have got 3, they said.
Tackled immediately by Jamel Dean. And a short game. Got a first.
Did you get left out there? No, I'm right here on TV. It's live, and I'm taking it right out.
Playoff hopes alive. This helps Mitchell Trubisky connects with Darnell Mooney for this.
I hope the Bears don't get in the playoffs, man.
I think he's done a lot of.
That's what I don't want to see the Bears in the playoffs. I'm watching a lot of games, folks. My bad. Yeah, we're bad. We're not a good matchup against certain teams, man. Certain teams we got to avoid in the playoffs. Yeah, certain teams we got to avoid. The Seahawks, like we gotta, man. It's getting ridiculous, man. Like we're a playoff team, but I know I said Super Bowl or bust, and I'm sticking with it. But it's gonna be really hard to get to the Super Bowl with an inconsistency team like this. This week 14, and either you're gonna be good or you're not. You know what I'm saying? There's no we've been waiting long enough. You know, we've waited long enough for the Bucs to come around, and it's like they are who they are. You know what I'm saying? They are who they are, man. They are who they are, man. You know, we gotta deal with it. Adam Shavers, Tampa Bay coaching and play calling is lame. We gotta deal with, all right, folks. We gotta deal with what we got. You know, Adam, I feel you, man. The coaching and the play calling is very underwhelming. A lot of talent, man. It just seems like it's just not connecting, man. It's like a bunch of good guys, good players, and it's not meshing well. You know, it's not meshing well. And you could tell. It's clearly not meshing well. But you know, the Bucs trying to make do of it, you know. I mean, you know, it's not the best collection of talent together. Like you could have talent, but if it's not cohesion there, it's just not good enough. And the Bucs got to figure it out. And it's kind of like too late for that. You know, you are who you are. You know, they had a bye. You know, they had a bye, and they came out looking like they still look uncoordinated. You know, what's the point of having the biggest coaching staff in the NFL, and you can't get right? You know what I'm saying? And that's a problem. You know, the biggest coaching staff in the NFL, and it's just getting bad, man. It's like you got to be able to adjust to your talent, and it's a lot of talent. It just seems like it's been thrown together. We're just a bad matchup for a lot of teams. Like we don't match up well against a lot of teams. I'm a little worried about the Bucs, man. It's just kind of weird. It's a little worrisome, folks. I mean, I want y'all to understand. It's strange. It's getting ugly, man. We're not beating the upper echelon teams. It's just kind of like just keeping it real. But I mean, you know, we can still get a Super Bowl. It's just the Bucs gonna have to really work for it, man. The Bucs gonna have to work for it. I mean, the defense is still struggling. If we can get to the playoffs, man, I think we can make some noise, but it just depended on who we match up with. That's all. We got to avoid certain teams. You just got to avoid certain teams. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, it's kind of hard, man. This is a very disappointing season, man. I ain't gonna front. Very disappointing. It's ugly, man. I don't know. I'm a little nervous, man. Like, you know, we all want our team to be successful, but it's kind of hard, man, when you got the coaching staff. It just don't seem like it's meshing. It's pretty bad, folks. I'm watching the Redskins and the Seahawks. I'm flipping through channels right now. I don't know. I don't know if he didn't come back for the playoffs. It'll be nice for him to come back.
Students of color typically do not have access to high-quality computer science and STEM education. I joined Amazon because I wanted to change education, and I am impatient. Amazon gives me the resources to change the world at a pace that I want to change it. We provide students STEM scholarships and teachers with support. I'm a fighter, and I'm fighting for all students.
Falcons taking over for Dan Quinn when he was let go mid-season and hoping to stay at a full-time role, and he has done a really nice job.
Yeah, he has earned that right. It's going to be interesting to see what Arthur Blank and everybody here does when they do that evaluation.
I'm going to try to get the run game going, but Fournette is not going to have much, maybe a yard or so, right into Allen Bailey and company. And you hit it on the last drive. Ronald Jones, you know, Fournette's been in and out. He's been a little rash. Sean McCoy got a cameo last week, but
It's disappointing in the team, man. The running game looks so. I mean, it has its moments. You know what I'm saying?
Short of a first down is great. That'll be a third and short. Because Arians told us, we're at our best. I like to be in a 50-50 run pass mix going into the fourth quarter, and then depending on what the score says, that'll
frustrating, man. It's frustrating. You know, a lot of talent, man. Just the coaching, man. Coaching always matters, man. The running game not bad. It just, I mean, if the running game is okay, it's not a really great running game. They just throw the ball too much. It don't matter how many good players you got, but it comes down to coaching too, man. People don't realize how big coaching is. It's all about coaching, man. Like sometimes coaching can make a team look really bad than what it really was. Like, I mean, we've seen it. We've experienced it. Dort Cutter, Lovie Smith, Greg Schiano. I mean, it gets bad out there, folks. You know what I'm saying? If you don't pick the right coach, I mean, Arians is a better coach than what we had before, but I mean, we see his style. Man, Dwayne Haskins is so trash. Dwayne Haskins is so bad. Jesus. That dude has no confidence, man. Ohio State quarterbacks scare me, man. Mr. Check the ball down. Ohio State quarterbacks scare me, man. I don't know about Ohio State quarterbacks. I know Justin Fields is nice, but Ohio State quarterbacks, man, I don't know about them, man. All of them look kind of like scary. Divisional games are always rough and they always hard. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll get it together. Don't worry, folks. The Falcons ain't got no pass rush. Damn, Antonio Brown, man, that signing is weird. Like, how are we struggling like this? It's just weird. How is this happening? How is this happening? Like, what is going on with this team? Too much talent, dog. I think we've peaked, man. I think the Bucs have peaked. This is pretty bad, folks. It's like, in a way, is the Bucs. They could be very predictable. They can. They could be very predictable. Very disappointing. I don't understand, man. Third down and you're not even trying to get the ball past the first down marker. You're trying to check the ball down. Like, it's kind of weird. It's weird to me, man. Like 3rd and 8 and you check the ball down on a 5-yard route. I don't know what's going on here, man. Like, it's just confusing to me. The defense gonna have to step up, though. I think the defense will step up, though. Almost. Almost got an interception. Almost. Whitehead got to see that. See, Whitehead should have intercepted that ball, man. The defense gonna have to make a play. I got a feeling the defense gonna make a play and to spark the offense. Last year was all about offense with the Bucs. This year is all about the defense. Yeah, last year it was all about the offense. It was a lot of yards, a lot of passing yards, moving the ball down the field, scoring a lot of points. But this year, I think the defense has saved us in some games, like for real. It's scary, folks. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, the defense gonna have to step up. The defense will. They'll make an interception, Matt Ryan. See, Jordan Whitehead should have got the interception. Like, we need a dynamic safety. That should have been a pick. Jordan Whitehead should have got that pick, man. No good coaching minds. Adam Schaefer, appreciate the super chat. BA fam is barely average coach. His career has not been successful. He's been a good coordinator for a while. Josh Kyle says, I know it is what it is at this point, but man, we just gotta wonder what we could have looked like in Jameis' second year in this offense. Well, the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? The second year in Bruce Arians' offense is always the better year. Just that we didn't get a chance to see. Didn't get a chance to see him in second year in offense, unfortunately. You know, it's kind of sad. You know, didn't get a chance to see him second year in offense. I mean, it would have been different. I'm sure it would have been. I don't think it would have been 30 interceptions in the second year in the offense. I think a lot of people know that, regardless of how you feel about him. But the second year in Bruce Arians' offense is always better. Carson Palmer said it. Peyton Manning spoke on it. Roethlisberger spoke on it. Like, the second year in Bruce Arians' offense is always better. The defense gonna have to get an interception. Come on, get the interception, man. Damn. The Mike L said, Bruce Arians is a great value, Andy Reid. He's a great value, Andy Reid. The Falcons, they just weird, man. They're not going to be good. We'll win the game. I know we're going to win. Yeah, Matt Ryan got hurt. Matt Ryan, he got hurt. Ribs. Matt Ryan looked hurt. Yeah, Dwayne Haskins is trash. Yeah, this is going to be a defensive game. I'm watching the Bears and the Vikings, too. Man, Mike Evans ain't getting no catch in the first quarter. It's just weird to see Mike Evans not get catches, man. It's just weird. It's weird to see Mike Evans not get catches, man. I'm switching to the Bears game right now. I got like devices everywhere. I got my tablet, I got my phone, I got a TV, I got a tab. I'm watching all kind of stuff. The Bears are winning last time I checked. The teams that I'm watching is the teams that we could be playing in the playoffs if we stay at the 6th seed. The Bears winning 10-7. It's a very important game with the Bears and Vikings for us.
At Target, order today and get it today. Just use Target same-day delivery or drive up for groceries, gifts, and more on your list.
The holidays are full of tradition, but it's time they got a technology update with a new Hyundai filled with available features like Wi-Fi cameras and oversized touch.
I don't know what was that, man.
Saving the Hyundai holidays, these are sort of make your holiday. Hyundai holidays.
Jesus.
What there is to like.
I don't know, man. I keep scratching my head, man. Like, when is this going to get better? When is it going to get better?
Time together, they grow and they nurture that relationship. Well, he's in the first few months.
Now's the time to get a great deal on Tacoma. Family and more. I'll take it. I'll get this wrapped up for you. I wish I had just unwrapped it.
Right now, during Toyota Time, you can get 0.9% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2021 Camry or 2021 RAV4.
Toyota Thon is on. Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places. Vikings versus Saints, 3:30 Eastern, Christmas Day on Fox NFL Network.
How is this happening, man? The Falcons pass rush is trash. How are they getting? Like, we should be killing them right now. Sandoval 813. AB always cover no separation. Baton forces it to him, but not Mike Evans or Godwin. AB ain't the same. Yeah, you're right. We got no running game right now. I think they don't have any confidence in Leonard Fournette. Who we put the blame on today? I don't know, man. The team, man. The team always will get the blame. I don't blame one player. I blame the team. You got to blame the team. You don't blame one player. No, I can't blame Winston. No, I can't blame him. Like, what I do notice is sometimes people, when the Bucs are not playing well or they losing or they looking really bad, people like to deflect to last year. And it's okay. It's okay to reflect to last year, but remember, this is a different team. The 2020 team is better than the 2019 team across the board. Defense stepped up. There's not a lot of turnovers. Better field goal kicking, and I don't know why people don't talk about that. People don't talk about how much better this team has gotten across the board. Not just quarterback, but the running game, the defense, the kicking. It's just a better team across the board. The coaching hasn't improved though.
Another slow start in the first quarter and then some for Tampa Bay. Falcons defense playing well. Deion Jones first sack of the game. Now Atlanta takes over. Up 5-7 early second quarter. Ryan and throw. First option not there. Goes back. Maybe to that first option. It was Brian Hill on the catch.
39 yards in the first quarter. Yeah, I mean, at least the Bucs have improved from last year. That's what I wanted to see as a team. They did improve. They're not as bad as they was last year. I mean, from across the board. It's just the coaching hasn't gotten better. I think the coaching has regressed pretty bad. Well, I mean, the Bucs right now the Bucs have limitations right now. They can't run the ball consistently. The passing game is inconsistent against really good defenses. Against bad defenses, they look good. Against mediocre defenses, they look okay. It's just very inconsistent, and you can't open up the playbook because of the limitations with Brady. Inconsistent deep ball. I mean, just inconsistent across the board. Inconsistent running game. Inconsistent secondary. The run defense looks good. The kicking game is really good. The kicking game has done good for us. But we're facing Dort Cutter. The Bucs are getting hands. They get hands on a lot of balls. Dort Cutter is getting pass happy. The Bucs look good stopping the run. They're just struggling, man. We'll get it together. I think the Bucs just got to figure it out, man. They figure it out as the game get better. As the game move along, they figure it out. Wow. Jesus. This is weird. This is a weird team, man. Now I know we're not a top 10 team. I know that. But this is a very weird team. Very weird. This is pretty bad. Very weird team. Flat. They look uninterested. Damn, what's going on with this secondary, dog? Like, why they playing so far off the ball, man? It's just weird, man. This is weird. They playing so far off the ball. They have no confidence, man. A couple second rounders, a couple third rounders in the second, and they just playing with no confidence right now.
Nice throw. There's Anthony Nelson. Gets it up over top there. Feeder down by Calvin Ridley.
Damn.
Well executed. Watch what he does to Sean Murphy bunting here. He loses track of him.
Damn. Where's the pass rush at, man? Damn. Pretty bad, folks. Pretty bad. You know, sometimes you just got to face the facts. You know, we are who we are, man. Feels like the secondary don't watch tape. They don't. Like I told y'all, I mean, it's still Super Bowl bust. I don't care. I'm not giving no excuses. I mean, it is what it is. You shouldn't have got all these people. You shouldn't have signed Brady and Gronkowski and AB and Fournette and signed Ryan Sucker, make it feel. Should have done all the second year in Todd Bowles defense, second year in Arians offense. Like, Super Bowl bust. I don't care. It is what it is. They don't make it to Super Bowl. I'm gonna hammer the team hard. Why would you really want to see this in this playoff? Why would you really want to see this in the playoffs? It is what it is. The Bucs can get to the playoffs all day. They can go 11-5, 10-6. If they can lose one game, they can get to the playoffs and lose one game, or they can get to the playoffs and win one game, lose one game. If they don't get to the Super Bowl, stay tuned for BucosLocker. I'm gonna tell you that right now. With this roster, this collection of talent, if they don't get to the Super Bowl, stay tuned for BucosLocker. You don't want to miss that episode. It's gonna be off the chain. I'm telling you that right now. Period. I don't give it. I don't care. Sugar honey ice. I don't give a sugar honey French toast. The Bucs don't get to the Super Bowl, I'm going to hammer the team, period. Super Bowl the Bucs, period. I don't care. I told you. I'm not giving no excuses. I told you. You don't sign Tom Brady to just get to the playoffs. You sign Tom Brady to get the Super Bowl. If you don't get there, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get you, Tampa Bay. I'm going to get you, Bruce Arians, Todd Bowles. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you good, too. I'm going to tell you up. You better get the Super Bowl. You sign all this talent, you don't get the Super Bowl. I'm going to tear your ass up. Excuse my language. This is not good at all. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you good, too, boy. Super Bowl or bust. Period. Deal with it. Super Bowl or bust. I don't care. It is what it is. I don't want to hear no excuses. I told y'all. What did I tell you about this team? I don't want to hear excuses. We can talk about the problems all day. We can talk about what the Bucs do need to fix the problems. We can talk about this. We can talk about that. If they don't get to the Super Bowl, I am going to hammer this team. I'm going to hammer them hard. This is ridiculous. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, AB. Come on, man. Come on. This should be easy. What are you doing? Come on. Super Bowl roster, right? Top 10 team, right? Top 10 defense, top 10 offense. What's going on? No excuses. I don't care. I don't care what you say. You're not going to convince me that, that's the first year. No. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear the freaking excuses. I don't want to hear it. Stop with the excuses in the chat room. Stop with the excuses. Mike Lowry. Appreciate the super chat, Mike Lowry. Super Bowl or bust. Deal with it. How about that? Deal with it. Low key, I can't wait for you to hammer this team. Sandoval 813. You know what I mean? I hate to do it to him, but it is what it is.
Oliver punched it out. Ball was there to save it. It'll be a first down.
Yeah, great job by Isaiah Oliver. He stays with this the whole way. This is a fumble. Look at him working that football against Chris Godwin. He gets it out before he's down. So that was a fumble.
Super Bowl or bust. They don't even know who to put in at a running back. Keyshawn Vaughn, LaShawn McCoy, Leonard Fournette. Just stick with a running back. This doesn't look good at all, man. Appreciate the super chat, Sandoval 813. We'll get back in the game. All right. Let's tighten up. Somebody said I need to go get my apple. I'm about to get my apple. Should I go get my apple? Should I go get my apple, man? Man, the Falcons are front running, man. We'll come back and beat them. They'll come back and beat the Falcons. They front running. The Falcons are front running. They front running, man. Mike O'Leary. The Bucs have too much time to be in this predicament. It's not on Brady. It's all on coach and mainly defense. It should be at least 12-2. Coming from a Panthers fan, respect. Yeah, man. The Bucs got a lot of talent, man. Coaching is really affecting this team, man. Coaching is really affecting the team, dog. Coaching is really affecting this team. Like people, I told folks, man, and I'm gonna continue to beat this upside y'all head. So much of last year was focused on one player. You didn't realize how bad Bruce Arians as a coach was, and Ty Bowles, and you didn't realize that Ty Bowles and Byron Leftwich, like they're decent coaches, but they're not elite coaches, man. Because now people are blaming the coach. It's like, well, wait a minute. So what's the problem, man? Like, people didn't realize this was an actual problem. Like, why did it wait? Why did it take till Tom Brady to get here for y'all to realize that Byron Leftwich is not good? He's an average coordinator. You know what I'm saying? Still throwing the ball. Still throwing the ball around. My gosh, Mike Lowry, man, we got some issues at coaching, man. Man, Dwayne Haskins is so trash. My gosh. Dwayne Haskins is so bad. Come on, get a third down. They don't look confident, man. Doesn't look good. They know Brady can't move, man. It is what it is. Like they know what Brady can do, and he's limited. Tight coverage on third downs and blitz. That's all you got to do. Come on. This is frustrating, dog. That would be cool, though. God damn, bro. Damn, man. The Falcons are front running, man. What it is the Bucs offense is very predictable. It's like it's hard to change the offense at the end of the season. People thought that the Bucs were going to change the offense to go. It's hard to do that. Mike O'Leary, appreciate the super chat today, man. It's easy to pick on Brady because his age and he had a great year. The O-line has been bad too. Y'all don't run the ball. Y'all don't run when you're supposed to. Yeah. I mean, we got a Panther. Look, come on, Bucs fans. Where's your knowledge of the game? We got a Panthers fan, Mike O'Leary, giving y'all game. He's a Panthers fan is diagnosing the Bucs offense with Tom Brady. He's giving y'all, he's dropping gems. Are y'all picking up what Mike Lowry's saying? A Panthers fan. If a Panthers fan can see this, what does that tell you, Bucs fans? What are you doing? Are you not paying attention to this team? They had a bye against Minnesota. Came out against Minnesota and looked like they barely won that game because of the Minnesota kicker. And then this game, they looked even worse. They had all this time to prepare. They had 2 weeks to prepare for the Vikings and the Falcons. And they look dysfunctional. They look disorganized. Do not believe what the Arians and Brady saying. It's looking bad behind the scenes, man. Behind the scenes, it doesn't look good. People can tell you on surface how the team looks, but behind the scenes, It ain't looking good, folks. But y'all didn't realize this was Bruce Arians last year? How did y'all not see this? How did y'all not see this with Bruce Arians last year? He's an average coach. He's a third-tier coach. He's not a top tier. He's not a number one tier. He's not a second-tier coach. He's the bottom of the second tier, top of the third tier. It is what it is. He's not a really bad coach. He's just an average coach. Adam Shaver's coaching is crap. But so many people focus on one player. I told you it was more than look, I told y'all how Brady gonna look. Brady's gonna look really good. He's gonna look, the turnover's gonna be down. But I didn't expect the team to look like this. He's the bottom of the second tier, top of the third tier type coach. Too inconsistent. $14-0, man. And they doing this without Julio Jones. I'm going to back into the playoffs, man. This is not good. This is very scary, folks. I hope y'all paying attention, man. Mike Lowry, man, dropping jewels, man. Shouts out to Mike Lowry. Picking us apart, dog. Dort Cutter. Dort Cutter is the OC. How do they not know what Dort Cutter's calling? Mike O'Lary with another super chat. Lastly, I'll say this. Bruce Arians is arrogant. That's the pass he gets for being great coach. Bruce Arians is stuck in his ways. F the Saints, though. Appreciate it, man. Michael, salute to you, dog. Like, he is arrogant. He talked too much. I told y'all he talked too much. Bruce Arians talked too much, man. Said, stop talking about the secondary. Exclusive Garvey, what you mean? Do I need to get my apple? It's like when I get my apple, we play good. I think the Bucs are going to come back. I think the Falcons are front running. The Redskins defense is so tough, man. I don't even want the Bucs playing the Redskins. Hell no. But Brady. We'll come back, folks. This is the Falcons, folks. It's the Falcons. Come on, man. The Falcons are front running. They front runners, man. They feeling good right now, but the Bucs gonna make adjustments in the second half. Relax, everybody. Relax. The Bucs will make adjustments. They always do. They play better in the second half anyway. Scary, folks. It's very scary right now. Not looking good. Smallville.
5G is here with the coverage of 5G nationwide and in more and more cities. The unprecedented performance of 5G ultra wideband, the fastest 5G in the world. just like 5G.
If he's on the roster after March, I think it's March 1st, he's guaranteed $25 million. He's guaranteed 50. He got 25 already. If he's on the roster after March, I think March 1st or March 14th, he's guaranteed to get 25 million.
Very impressed with Calvin Ridley and have been all season long. We have had Atlanta a number of times, but again, it's pass protection, and you see right there, Ito Smith going down shopping, allowing Matt Ryan to stand in the pocket, deliver it on time.
So Smith stays in the backfield. Ridley, by the way, 5 catches already. Here is Ryan back to pass. He loads up and cuts it complete.
Boy, that secondary horrible, man. Jesus. Too easy, dog. It's too easy, man. This is really bad, folks. They playing zone now? It's so bad they playing zone now. Hey, man, anybody gonna pass the sticks, man? This is really bad, man. Jonathan Hill, we have 3 Pro Bowl receivers. We do. Can't get the ball to him. Three Pro Bowl receivers, man. We got 3 Pro Bowl receivers, and we ain't got no points. This is pretty bad, folks. The Falcons, they just Matt Ryan doing what he want to do. They ain't playing with no confidence, man. Wow. So we got to drop another cornerback now. Look at the pass. Look at the pass rush. 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 Where's the pass rush? Where's the pass rush? Where's the pass rush, man? Atlanta front running, man. I don't care what they're doing. They can do whatever they want to do. They front running, man. Where is the pass rush? Now we can't even run the ball in the second half. Matt Ryan, 22 for 28. 22 for 28. This is bad, folks. This is really bad. Like, this is I didn't see this coming, man. I didn't see this coming at all, to be honest with you. But not against the Falcons. Ain't no front running. They kicking our tails. Man, look. The Falcons are front running, man. We'll come back. Typical dirt cut offense, man. They get down to the red zone, they stall. They stalling. The Redskins, I mean, the Falcons will end up kicking the field goal. Secondary does not have good IQ for pass defense. It's gonna be a field goal, man. They're kicking a field goal. Pass rush, man. Got lucky. Catch the damn man, catch the ball, Carlton Davis. What was the pass rush at, man? Where's the pass rush at, man? Where's the pass rush? Man, this is bad, man. All these weapons, man, it's just weird. We don't have one. We don't have the one at all season. I mean, a lot of talent, man, but God, we look so bad. 17-0, man. The Patriots beating the Dolphins. The Patriots are beating the Dolphins, man. The Patriots are beating the Dolphins. If the Patriots win this game, they'll be 7-7. If the Bucs lose, the Bucs will be 8-6. Wow. And the Bucs got way more talent than the Patriots. That's crazy. The Patriots are 6-7. If they beat the Dolphins, they will be 7-7 with that roster. No offensive weapons. A lot of people sat out the season with COVID-19. A lot of like their starters, and they're going to be 7-7 with Cam Newton. With Cam Newton don't even have 10 touchdowns passing. What happened to Rex Burkhead? Evan Hurst? What happened to Rex Burkhead? Oh, torn ACL? Oh, so Rex Burkhead had a torn ACL? Wow, the Patriots finna be 7-7. The Bucs finna, man. Like, can you imagine Belichick with this roster, man? With this defense and this offense? Can you imagine Josh McDaniel, Eric Bieniemy, Brian Dable? We gotta get a better. We gotta get a better situation. The Bears winning. This is not good, man. Man, we gotta get dynamic at that quarterback position, man. I don't think we dynamic enough. But Brady. The Ravens turned up now. Boy, I'm telling you, if the Ravens get in the playoffs, they're gonna be scary. Man, coaching does matter, folks. And I told y'all, man, like y'all don't realize how important coaching is, man. Yeah, Arians did say that. Arians did say, if we can win with Jameis, we can win with anyone. He did say that. If we can win with this quarterback, we can win with anybody else. We want to see behind what's door number 2. The Bucs have regressed. Well, there's nobody. You can't really blame the quarterback now. I mean, you got to look at the coaching. The Bucs have no identity, man. The Bucs have no identity. They can't run the ball consistently. They can't throw the ball consistently. The Bucs don't even know what the hell they are. That's embarrassing. Like, they don't know who they are. And that's bad. The Bucs they have no clue what they are. All these weapons, and they don't know what the hell to do. That's bad, folks. I want y'all to let that sink in. If the Patriots win today, they're going to be 7-7. If the Bucs lose today, they will be 8-6 with that roster. I want y'all to understand that. I want y'all to understand, if the Bucs lose today, they will be 8-6. If the Patriots win today, they will be 7-7, folks. I'm going to say that again. Coaching matters. The great Tom Brady looks pedestrian. They look pedestrian. We have to figure out pass protection is trash. Arians said we can do any damn thing we want. He did say that. Arians did say we can do anything we want. But like I said, Atlanta is front running. Atlanta is front running. The Bucs will come back to win this game. The Bucs will make the adjustments and they'll be fine. Atlanta is front running. Yeah, I didn't hear people talk about coaching last year. The same coach last year, the same coach this year. What's the problem? Didn't say nothing about coaching last year. The same coach that had problems last year, he coached the same way last year. He's doing the same thing this year with a better quarterback. He's doing this with the great Tom Brady. He's coaching like this. How is this possible? With the great Tom Brady, the team looks dysfunctional. The great Tom Brady, one of the GOATs of quarterbacks, one of the greatest of all times, look pedestrian. Teams have no respect for Tom Brady now. They have no respect. But the Falcons are front runners. I'm going to be honest with you. The only way the Bucs can win this game, everything got to go their way in the second half. Like, everything got to go their way. They got to choke. Like, the Falcons got to choke the 17-point lead away. The Falcons going to go into a shell and try to run the ball, and we're going to come back. Like, if the Falcons try to change up what they've been doing, they're going to lose. If they stick to the script, it's going to be a close game in the second half. But if the Falcons go into a shell, which I think they will, I think the Falcons are they're going to go into a shell, and the Bucs are going to come back. I'm telling you exactly what's going to happen. The Falcons are going to go into a shell, and the Bucs are going to come back. The Falcons are going to try to establish the run and be conservative because they got the lead, and the Bucs are going to come back. You know what I'm talking about? Watch. But the problem is the Falcons have no respect for Tom Brady on defense. They have no respect for Brady. Now they're not even threatened by his arm. 69 yards total offense in the first half. You know what that tells me? That the offense that the Bucs are running is predictable. That's what it tells me. It's kind of weird. Like 69 yards with these weapons is weird. It's just so weird. It's just like, what? Remember, Father Time waits for nobody. And it looks like Father Time has really struck this team, period. Too much talent to look like this, man. Too much talent, man, to look this bad. We should have been doing this, man. Now the Bucs gonna chuck the ball around now. It's obvious. Now the Bucs are gonna chuck the ball around now. yeah, I saw that. Play action with no running game. What the hell? That ain't fooling nobody, man. Running play action with no running game. How the hell you run play action with no running game? Here we go. Gonna chuck the ball around now. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it moving. Let's get it popping, man. Let's keep it going. Let's get the momentum going, man. Let's get the ball moving. Let's get the ball moving. I like this. All right, there we go. All right. All right, there we go. We got a little rhythm. I told you, man. I told you. There we go. Where was this in the first half? There we go. Yeah, enough is enough, man. The Falcons are front runners, man. Told you. Front runners, man. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. Relax, everybody. It's the Falcons. I don't know what takes so long. Why we haven't been doing this? There we go.
Very similar to the earlier we saw with Leonard Fournette. Fournette just a nice job by the Tampa Bay offensive line staying on their feet. One of the things that's frustrating when you try to establish that run game is when you have your guys up front above the ground. And watch how well they stay on their feet. And it's not easy in short yardage and goal line situations. It's a great job staying on their feet.
There we go. I told you, man. We'll be all right. Falcons are front runners, man. They front runners. They're gonna choke it. They're gonna choke it away. Where was this in the first half, though? I don't understand this. All right, there we go. There we go. Relax, everybody. I told the Falcons are front runners. I said this already. I told y'all the Falcons are front runners. They're gonna choke it away. Took long enough. I think one of the biggest things that hurt the Bucs is as far as the receiving core. The Bucs receiving core is not a yak team. They're not a yak team. Like Brady feeds off of yak yards. He's a yak guy. Like he's a yak yards after catch. The Bucs have one of the worst secondaries in the NFL, one of the worst receiving cores in the NFL when it comes to yak. Let's see if the defense step up, man. We'll be all right, folks. I think we'll be all right. The Falcons gonna choke it away. Oh, we got Atlanta. Oh, so we got an Atlanta fan in the chat room, folks. Atlanta street life. They're gonna choke it away, man. Atlanta's gonna choke that lead away. Watch. If Atlanta don't answer right here with a nice little drive, the Bucs are gonna get the ball back and gonna score again. And then Atlanta gonna get the ball back. Atlanta ain't gonna do nothing. The Bucs will get the ball back and score again. Watch. By the time the fourth quarter comes, it's gonna be 21-17. The Bucs are gonna be up. The Falcons are gonna choke it away. It is what it is, Falcons fans. Y'all ain't that good, man. Y'all front runners, man. I told y'all, man. Falcons we're gonna make adjustments. And the Falcons gonna choke it away. The real Falcons defense, please stand up. How come he always sitting by himself, though? He never sit with the teammates. All right, Falcons. Conservative Falcons. Can the real Atlanta Falcons please stand up? Very important for the Falcons to do some of this drive, dog. Very important, Dort Cutter. Remember, the OC is our former head coach. Dort Cutter. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Dort Cutter is the OC. Now watch, folks. Watch. Typical Dort Cutter. Typical Dort Cutter. And people actually thought this guy was good as an OC. Watch. You're going to see. Watch the second half offense of the Falcons. Trash. The Falcons are front running the whole time. Falcons lost to the Cowboys and Bears because they've been running Tampa too. I don't know what the Falcons been running. Man, what's up with this pass rush, man? The Bucs not even really blitzing. Man, what is up with his pass rush, man? I don't like this pass rush, man. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Too many holes in the secondary, man. Like they zoning, and it's not working, man. They zoning too much. Why don't they play man? Jordan Whitehead. Too short. Jordan Whitehead too short, man. Not good enough. God damn, that defense is bad, bro. That's a bad defense, man. That defense is horrible. The defense is horrible, man. I'm sorry, I'll give up, man. Top 10 defense? Y'all top 10? Top 10 defense, right? Oh, we got a top 10 defense because we number one stopping the run. Who cares? Who cares when you throw the ball? I don't care about top run defense. I don't care. I don't. And I don't care about run defense. Top 10. Number one run defense, but the pass defense in the 20s. But that's the top 10 defense. According to the numbers, yes. But on tape, no. What my eye test telling me, that's not a top 10 defense. That's bottom 12. That's between 20 and 27. What I'm seeing on tape. Oh, we got a top 10 run defense. We got the number one run defense in the NFL. I don't care. I don't care about the run defense. I don't care. The Falcons are front runners. I don't care about the top run defense. But our run defense is top. It is one of the best in the NFL. No. What about that pass defense? See, the Bucs fans always want to push a narrative. They always want to cut out something to make their argument sound good. They never want to paint the whole picture. The Bucs fans always do that. They always do that. They always paint a narrative to make their point sound good. Oh, the Bucs got a top run defense, but what about that pass defense? You hating. Oh, man, how am I hating when I'm pointing out facts? A lot of Bucs fans love painting the picture to make their argument sound good. Tell the truth. Paint the whole picture. Stop talking about the top run defense, top 5 run defense. Talk about the defense as a whole. Talk about that 21st ranked secondary. Quit trying to push a narrative. Quit trying to push a narrative. Stop that. It don't work on this channel. I'm not going to allow any Bucs fan come here to push a narrative to make their argument sound good or their debate. It's not going to work with me. I will eat you alive. You can't come at me talking about, oh, the Bucs is no. You could talk bad about the Bucs, but you better bring up some good stuff. And you can talk all the good about the Bucs, but you better bring up the other side too. Don't play with me like that. That ain't gonna work with me. You can't. It ain't gonna work with me. Well, Brady is this and Brady is that, and that's great. But what about the other areas? The Seahawks playing really good. The Seahawks playing really good now. Another bad throw. The Seahawks playing really good. The Rams playing really good. The Packers playing really good. The Saints, they tough. Can we beat any one of those teams? Nope. Top 10 defense. I want to see the top 10 defense. Oh, we got a top 10 defense. We got a top 10 defense. Why? Because of the deep run defense? One and 5 on third downs, man. They're predictable on third downs. Top 5 secondary. Who told y'all that? No top 5 secondary, man. Bottom 10. Josh Wood said, even if we score, do we trust the secondary? No, I don't. I don't trust the secondary, man. It looks like garbage yards to me. When you're down 20, when you're down so many points, it looks like garbage yards. I think the Bucs need a veteran secondary, another like a veteran cornerback. I think that'll be good for this team. Don't y'all think a veteran cornerback will be good for this team? In my personal opinion, I think that's what it is. Got to find somebody that can actually cover. Yeah, I think what scares me about the secondary is their IQ and can they cover consistently.
Enjoy the go with Charlotte. It's not too late to save on last-minute gifts. This week, save on toys. Home appliances and more until December 24th. This week only, save on last-minute gifts at Target.
Until one day I met an optometrist that watches a lot more.
My bad, y'all.
Brady started off slow, but boy, he had a good third quarter.
Matt Ryan and the Falcons can hold serve here. It's been a great second half.
Who is this dude, Kendrick Eddie? Man, really, man. Really's a problem, man. Ain't got no answer for that dude, man. No answer for Ridley, man. Really just going off right now, man.
Right there by Jordan Whitehead. He sees Matt in trouble in the pocket, kind of breaks across the middle of the field, and I'm not going to argue about that.
3 and out. About time. We got momentum, man. Momentum. The Falcons are front running. I'm surprised they won't double cover, really, man. Typical Matt Ryan.
So the Bucs try to claw their way back in this game. Look in front. Barrett racing the sideline will catch it and will stay in. And not get much. Good run by Operator there. As the Buccaneers will take over down by 10. Take a step down here. There you go. There's a big difference. It's about 2 yards. We showed it to you anyway.
The holidays are a time for giving.
To your friends, your family,
To your teachers.
in that spirit of giving, Chevy's proud to give out employee discounts to everyone. The Chevy Price
Wow.
It's what we think.
Value by the years-long relationship with the Chinese.
This play calling, man, ridiculous, man. I'm watching so many games, folks. I don't like these plays, man. Fournette dropping the ball, man. It's gonna be a good game at the end. The Falcons gonna choke it away. Yeah, Fournette, man, I thought he can catch the ball, but Brady ain't got no pass catching running back. Gronkowski with a good catch.
I'm looking for coupon codes. Maybe it's a chair.
What's in your book?
Kevin, injuries mounting for San Francisco. Defensive end Deion Jordan rolled out with a knee injury. Safety Jimmy Ward, we saw that hit on CeeDee Lamb just before the half. No surprise, he's been ruled out with a concussion. And I'm waiting for official update on Ricky Mostert.
Here's the most injured team in pro football, San Francisco, and they're moving guys left and right. Starters today, 2nd and 9. Pass catching spell, this good reception, and trying to catch it out of the air.
Oh, the PlayStation available. If anybody want the PlayStation, it's on Amazon right now. If anybody want the PlayStation, it's on Amazon right now. My bad, folks. I'm messing with the PlayStation right now. Trying to cop this PlayStation. Trying to cop the PlayStation. That's Bucs ball. That's a good challenge though. We straight. That's a bad challenge by the Falcons. Stupid challenge. That was a stupid challenge. The Patriots beating the Patriots beating the Dolphins right now. The offense finally woke up, man, in the second half. Made the adjustments. Atlanta defense just not that good. Coming back, dog. Falcons, I'm telling you, man, Falcons are a big choke artist, man. That's why the Falcons got to rebuild. The Falcons got to rebuild the entire team, man. They just the coaching staff, the environment is just a losing environment with the Falcons. It's a losing environment. The Falcons gonna choke it away, man. I already know how this works, man. And choke artists, man. It's like the Falcons and the Chargers are the same team. Can't get a good. The Bears beating the Vikings. I don't want the Bucs to play the Bears. I don't want the Bears to get into the playoffs. Well, I know it's impossible. It's impossible, but teams like the Bears, they can win games in the playoffs because that defense. Like the Bears can cause the Packers a lot of problems. They can cause any team more problems because they got defense. But if we stay at the 6th seed, man, we're gonna have some problems staying at the 6th seed. Grabbing face masks, man.
I tell you, he was a handful in the first half. How many times did we see him clean to Tom Brady? So that communication that was an issue in the first half, they've got it cleaned up.
That was a big time pickup by Fournette.
Yeah, Keanu Neal's a beast, man. Injuries hurt him. If he wasn't injured so much. Wow, the Falcons, man, I told you. Right on cue, man. The Falcons are imploding, man. The Falcons are imploding. So I told you, man, they choke so many leads away, man. Their defense just lets them down every time. Their defense is so horrible. Too many flags. Falcons. They choke games away, man. They just don't have a defense. I'm not surprised by this game, how it's going to turn out. $214 touchdown Fournette. 214.40. Game time. Typical Falcons, man. Typical Falcons, man. They are so bad. I don't understand why we struggle against that team, man. Struggling against the Falcons, man. Too easy, man. Like I don't know why the Bucs didn't play this in the first half, man. Like the Falcons defense they don't know what to do right now. The Bucs should have figured them out in the first half, but it took them a whole half to figure them out. All the Bucs defense got to do is stop the Falcons, man. They're gonna keep scoring. The Bucs defense, all they got to do is stop the Falcons. They're gonna keep scoring. I know Falcons fans are salty right now, and don't get mad, Falcons fans. It is what it is. It is what it is, Falcons fans. Your team is so bad. Front runners. I stand by that. They front runners. They front run all the time. And they think they're really good. They're not. Front runners. I said, who jumped ship? I told you how the game gonna turn out. I said the Bucs are gonna come back. They front running. Falcons had the lead. They was feeling good with themselves, and now the Bucs took control of the game. The Falcons defense. This is why I'm saying how the Bucs struggled against them. Like, look at the Falcons. Now they're going conservative. Now, typical Falcons. I already know how this game is going to end. Typical Falcons, man. Now they run the ball. Typical Dort Cutter. People don't realize how bad of a play caller he is. He's a front running play caller. Put up a lot of yards, but they lose a lot of games. Remember, you can put up yards all game. It's called situational play calling. What did the Falcons do first drive? I mean, what did the Falcons do on this drive? First play of the game. I mean, first drive, first play call of this drive. They run the ball for a 1-2 yard loss. They behind the sticks already. They behind the sticks already. Remember, I want y'all to understand, Dort Cutter is really bad. They are so bad. Like, Dort Cutter is bad. Remember, the OC was our head coach. He's gonna show y'all how bad of a play caller he is. Looks good, looks nice and good with all the yards and this and that and this and that. But when it comes down to the get down, he don't show up. All the Bucs got to do is stop the Falcons on this drive in the game. They're gonna score again. And they're going to take over the game 28-24. And then start the Falcons again 35-24. Game over. I'm telling you. Watch. The Falcons have no answer right now. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. The Falcons don't know what to do right now. We had some other coaches, so we know how the game gonna turn out. Dort Cutter is a diet Bill O'Brien. I'm telling people, man. Y'all just don't realize how bad Dort Cutter is, man. Y'all don't realize how bad of a play caller this dude is. It looks all. Remember that one game against the Redskins? 505 yards, and we only scored 3 points. Look at the second half. Look at the Falcons struggling. I'm telling you, man, it's bad, folks. Bad, really bad. Dwayne Haskins is so bad. The Bucs scored 21 points in the third quarter. 21. They could have scored 21 points in every quarter. Look at the Falcons choking the game away. They so bad. Raheem Moore's not coming back. They're gonna fire that whole staff. Damn, flag. Oh, we got the ball. Game over, y'all. I'm telling you right now, the game is over. Game over. Typical Dort Cutter. I told you, man. Dort Cutter, man, like stupid play call. Typical Dort Cutter. Typical Dort Cutter. Right on cue. Right on cue, man. Dort Cutter. Right on cue. Another flag. Yep. Typical Falcons. Right on cue. Game over, man. We better beat I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all in the first half? The Bucs gonna make the adjustments. The Bucs gonna come back. The Falcons gonna choke it away. They were front running the whole time. Right on cue. It don't surprise me the game turning out like this. I told you how this game gonna turn out. Falcons are so bad. They are so bad. That's all I don't understand why we struggled against them. Yes, bad teams find a way to lose. They don't play to win. They play to lose. They went 3 and out. That was the worst mistake they made. The Falcons defense is tired. Bad teams find ways to lose. 24-7. How the hell you winning 24-7? Now you about to be down 28-24. Typical Falcons, man. That's bad teams. Bad teams make bad plays, make bad decisions. And the Bucs are notorious for beating teams like this. The Bucs beats teams like this all the time. But when it comes to better and well-disciplined coach teams, the Bucs are not good enough. That's the problem with the Bucs. We look good against bad teams. We struggle against average teams, and we don't look good against really good teams. It's just what it is. Like, and I want people to understand this with the Bucs. Don't let this game fool you. Oh, yeah, the Bucs is back. The Bucs is really like that. The Bucs is the old top-level team. No, they're not. You can keep making yourself believe that. We're an average team. We're going to always beat teams like this. Always. We're going to always beat teams like the Falcons. Always. Chargers, Falcons, Broncos, Raiders, Panthers. Yes, we could beat those teams all day. That Packers game was an outlier. The Bucs are an average team, but they better get to the Super Bowl, period. They better get to the Super Bowl. I don't care. But the Bucs are an average team. They're exactly what they are, an average team. Struggling against the Falcons. Okay, now we got a knucklehead. See, this is what I'm talking about. Bucs fans like this. Oh, I'm a hater. I'm a hater. Bad teams don't do comebacks. Bad teams don't get down to bad teams. How about that? Good teams don't go down to bad teams. Like, make it make sense, man. Like, you ain't making no sense. We shouldn't even be struggling against the Falcons. But it's typical Bucs fan. I'm a hater because I'm calling the Bucs out struggling against the Falcons. Bucs fans can be so delusional, man. So delusional. Trying to push a narrative. Oh, well, he's a hater. Bad teams don't make comebacks. Oh, so let me guess. The Bucs are a really good team because they're coming back against the Falcons team with the 30th ranked pass defense. Make it make sense. Good teams don't go down to bad teams. How about that? How about good teams don't choke leads away? Come on, man. Make it make sense. Quit trying to push a narrative, man. It don't work with me, man. I'm too good. I do this. I will eat you up. Calling me a hater, I will eat you up. I will eat you up. You can't do that. It don't work on this channel. It don't work on this channel. I will eat you alive trying to call me a hater because we're struggling against a bad team. Make it make sense, man. The Bucs are an average team. It looked like Arians more involved with the play call in this game right here. I feel like Arians got a lot of verbiage right now with Leftwich called in play. You could tell the play calling is so different. You could tell Byron Leftwich and you could tell Arians is involved with the play calling. You could tell. It's like he put his hands in the second half. You could tell. You can tell. You can tell Arians has a lot to do with a lot of play calling in the second half. You can tell. It's so obvious. The play calling is so different. This ain't all Byron Leftwich. This is not Byron Leftwich at all. This has a lot to do with BA calling plays. He's called, believe it or not, BA is helping these plays out. I'm telling you, he's helping Byron Leftwich out big time. I'm telling you, it's so obvious that Bruce Arians is calling some of these plays because the play calling is so different now. It's so different. It's so obvious that Arians has a lot to do with the play calling in the second half. I don't know why BA refusing to actually have a heavy input in the play call. I'm surprised that he's letting Byron Leftwich call plays. It is so obvious in the second half that the play calling has changed. It ain't because of Byron Leftwich. It's because of BA. He's a good play caller, but head coach, I don't know about that. Third tier. It's too easy now. Picking the Falcons offense and defense apart. The Falcons defense don't know what to do. They don't know if they want to play zone. They don't know when they play man. They don't know if they want to blitz. They don't know what they're doing right now. The Falcons defense is really bad. They're playing zone now, right? Yep, they're playing zone. Too easy. Typical Falcons, 24-7. You was up 24-7. Too easy. Killing the Falcons defense. And a lot of y'all want AB to get a TD so bad, man. What's up with this? AB get a TD. I want AB to get a touchdown. Hey, man, don't worry about the Falcons, man. They so trash. The Falcons fans are so delusional. Delusional. You know, if you look at the Falcons secondary, it's so bad. The Falcons secondary is so bad. Their linebackers are so weak. Their cornerbacks are so trash. It's bad, man. It's like bad. Remember, it's easy to look good against the Falcons, 30th ranked pass defense. Of course, the Brady gonna throw for a lot of yards against the Falcons secondary. Who hasn't? Taysom Hill shredded the Falcons secondary. Come on, folks, let's wake up. Do this against better teams. I want to see the Bucs do this against better teams. They can't do that against better teams. That's the concerning part. The Falcons secondary playing 15 yards. They're playing like the Bucs secondary. 15 yards off the ball. Look how far you're playing off the ball. I didn't like that play call. That was a bad throw. Damn, that was a bad throw. That was a bad throw. The Falcons, I'm telling you, we're going to stop them again. The Bucs going to get the ball again. They're going to score again. Game over. I didn't like that play call. I'm not fooled by this. Taysom Hill looked good against the Falcons secondary. You don't think Brady going to look good against the Falcons secondary in the second half? Do it against the Rams secondary, the Bears secondary, the Bills secondary, the Ravens secondary, the Steelers secondary. Okay? Do it against top-tier secondaries. Stop this random trash team secondaries. You look good against trash teams, but when it comes down to the real teams, you don't look good. I hate that. I hate that. And Bucs fans get so caught up in the Bucs looking good against teams like the Falcons and Panthers and the Broncos, you know, the Raiders and the Chargers. The Bucs fans get so caught up in that. They get so caught up. I'm not satisfied with it. I want to see him look good against the top tier teams. Top tier. Any team with a good D-line and a good secondary will look trash. Oh, we beat the Packers. Oh, see, I knew it. See, stop nitpicking. What about the Saints, the Rams, the Chiefs? Stop trying to nitpick. You're nitpicking, Bucs fans. Stop being delusional. Stop trying to push a narrative. We beat the Packers. Really? One game. So you're gonna ignore all the other games. Okay. I told you, Bucs fans, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you every time. I'm gonna eat you alive. Every time you're trying to come on this channel, trying to push that old stupid narrative of trying to nitpick to make yourself look good. Outliers, man. Stop picking outliers. You want to point out one game, but don't say nothing about the other 4 or 5 games. Come on, man. Stop. You're trying to push a narrative. We look good against the Packers. The nicest mind in the game is a writer. Andy Reid. I'm going to get Bucs. I love Bucs fans like this. I love Bucs fans that do that. Trying to push a narrative. I eat you up all day. I will eat you up all day. Bucs fans love being delusional. Delusional, man, for no reason. Because we look good against the Falcons. Bucs fans got to stop this delusion, man. You got some Bucs fans out there think that it's a top 5 team. Like, no. I love Bucs fans like that. I ain't got no beef with y'all. I like when Bucs fans do that. I like when Bucs fans try to push a narrative to make the argument sound good. I like it. I don't got no beef with you, some of you Bucs fans. I just don't. It just don't work with me. It don't work with me. You know what I'm saying? You can't paint a picture to me to make your argument look good without telling the whole story. You got to tell the whole story. If the thing about me is I have no problem talking to Bucs fans, but when you don't tell the whole story, I'm gonna eat you alive. I'm gonna eat you alive. When you try to tell a piece of the story instead of the whole story, I'm gonna eat you alive. I mean, it's okay. No team is perfect, but you're not gonna tell me the Bucs is all this good and not talk about what they lacking in. They shouldn't be struggling against the Falcons team. They shouldn't be struggling. They should not be struggling, but they're struggling against them, man. See what I'm saying? They're struggling against the Falcons. But the Bucs beat the Packers. Struggling against the Falcons. The Bucs beat the Packers. Okay, but what about the Bears game? Oh, but the Bucs beat the Packers. Okay, what about the Rams game? But the Bucs beat the Packers. What about the Chiefs game? The Bucs beat the Packers. What about both Saints games? The Bucs beat the Packers. Like, come on, man. Cut the crap. Cut the crap. You see what's going on right now? The Falcons. The Falcons. Really? The Falcons. Struggling. The Falcons got no running game. The Bucs got no running game. Both teams ain't got no running game. Can't let the Falcons score right here, man. Can't let them score a touchdown right here, man. The Falcons threw the ball 43 times. They've thrown the ball 43 times. Winfield, man, saved the day. Winfield saved the day. Good recognition right there, man. Good recognition with Winfield, man. Winfield with the great play by Winfield, man. Gotta stop him right here, man. Devin White. He good in blitzing, but he's not good in coverage. Todd Gurley missed the block. Todd Gurley missed the block. We needed that. I like that. Good play. They got a good field goal kicker. But Antoine Winfield, boy, that was the play of the game right there. Antoine Winfield saved the touchdown, man. That was a good play by Antoine Winfield, man. That would have been a touchdown, man. That would have been game, set, match. That was a good play by Antoine. I think that was a play of the game. I think that the Dolphins came back. The Dolphins came back and they basically finna win the game. They finna beat the Patriots. The Patriots don't have enough. Playmakers to compete on offense. Not enough players on defense. But to be coaching like if the Patriots lose today, they out of the playoffs. Who is this JM character? Josh Woodard. Who is the JM character? I don't know who JM is. He keeps trying to take shots at me, but he's upset that I'm not working with his narrative. I think he's a little upset. He's a little upset behind that. Yeah, JM a little upset at me. I don't know what he's asking for attention, but I'm not giving it to him. I don't deal with Bucs fans like that. Bucs fans like that make me laugh. Yeah, he's big man. I don't care about him. You'll be all right. The Bears and the Vikings, man, this is a good game. Tight ends. Keanu Neal on the wrong team. If he was on a better team, man. I like Keanu Neal as a safety, man. He's a good safety. Neither team got a running game, man. The Seahawks, man, the Redskins giving the Seahawks some problems, man. I like Keanu Neal, man. I like him, man. If the Bucs can find a way to get him, man. If the Falcons let Keanu Neal go, if I was the Bucs, I'll take him. I'll jump on Keanu Neal so fast. He's an upgrade over Jordan Whitehead. The Falcons defense don't know what to do. They're about 1,000 cuts. This is easy, man. Pitch and catch. You know, look at the secondary. Their fucking secondary is so bad. AB! Oh! Well, look at here! Antonio Brown! Antonio Brown! He finally got one! Look at Antonio Brown! He got one! Antonio Brown got one. $30 points in the second half. They put up 30 points in the second half. Let that sink in, folks. That's bad. The Falcons are bad. The Falcons secondary is really bad. That's bad, dog. Like, that's bad. The Falcons secondary is bad. Like, they are bad. Like, bad. That was a good throw, too. A very good throw. You know, it's the thing about this team is that what's so frustrating about the Bucs team is they look good against teams like this. We've seen this already. That's the problem I have with the Bucs team. As much as talent they have, they struggle against really good teams. But against teams like the Falcons, with that type of secondary, they look good. They put up 31 points in the second half. Now, what the defense going to do? What is the defense going to do? I told you how this game going to turn out. Didn't surprise. I'm not surprised at all. What was this against the Rams, the Chiefs, the Bears, the Saints? Like, where was this at? It don't make any sense to me. Bad play call by the Falcons. We're going to win this game, folks. That was another bad play call by Dort Cutter. Did I tell you about Dort Cutter? Told y'all, man. What kind of play call was that? Stupid play call. Game over. They got to get this third down. If they don't, game over. Oh, Jordan Whitehead. Got lucky on that one. Got lucky, folks. And got lucky. Devin White again. Game over. Game over. The Bucs win. See, it's not hard. It's just they got to be more consistent. The problem is the Bucs are not consistent. That's the problem. The Bucs got to be more consistent, man. That's all it is. They got to do this against better competition, better O-lines. This game should have never been close in the first place. Typical Falcons, man. What I tell you about Dirk Cutter, man? What kind of play call was that? Typical Falcons, man. This is like, it is a written script with the Falcons. It is a written script with the Falcons. They're so bad. Like, that's just a bad team. They can't hold the lead. They can't play disciplined football. I don't even know why they don't blitz White enough. Hey, I'm not surprised at all, man. This is Falcons, man. Like, am I overly impressed? Yeah, the Bucs came back. They win the game, but it's the Falcons, man. I told you, I'm not worried about the Falcons, the Lions. I'm not worried about these games. Like, I want to see us in the playoffs against better D lines, against better secondaries. Like, I'm not going to be sold until they do that in the playoffs. You're not going to get me all hyped up because they beat the Falcons. Not happening. Get a win in the playoffs. The Falcons defense? The Falcons defense? Come on, man. (24-7), and the Falcons are losing 31-27. Think about that. The Falcons have only scored 3 points in the second half, or 10 points, but it really should have been 3. But I'm just saying, it's not hard to figure this out, folks. Look at the second half. The Bucs put up 31 points in the second half. Oh, stupid play calling. Got to do max protection, man. That was a deep shot. Trying to go deep on 2nd and 8. Why are you trying to go deep on 2nd and 8? Why are you trying to go deep on 2nd and 8? The Falcons defense is so horrible. It was what 3rd and 16. They dropped 10 yards back, and they weren't to make the tackle. Did y'all see that 2nd and 8 call? On 2nd and 8, you're trying to go deep. Why? Who was he throwing the ball to? On 2nd and 8, where was the ball going? Where was the ball going? Why that play call? Why? On 2nd and 8, you're going deep. Why? But why? Second and 8, you're going deep. Why? Stupid play call. Like, what was the reason for that play call? Who was he throwing the ball to? Oh, here goes the game, folks. Oh, Godwin was. You know what? And to be honest with you, I wouldn't have been mad if he would have went for that. If Bruce Arians would have went for that on 4th and 4th and 3? Probably should have went for it. Probably should have went for that, man. Punting the ball, man. What was the percentage of? I want to see what was the percentage of the analytics of going for it versus punting the ball. Maybe the Bucs should have went for it. Probably should have went for it. Well, it's up to the defense now, man. Can the defense make some stops? I mean, I think the Bucs should keep blitzing Devin White. Matt Ryan, right on cue. Matt Ryan, dog. He's not good enough, man. The Falcons should have got rid of him. Dort Cutter with the stupid play calls. Can't handle a blitz. Falcons are so bad. They're so bad. The line's so bad. Like, it's so bad. They're so bad. Game over. Game over. 9-5, folks. Dort Cutter. I told y'all how bad a play caller he is. The ball was underthrown. If you threw it in front of him and had him let him run, 31 points straight. Well, not straight, but you know what I'm saying. Matt Ryan's so bad. Taking unnecessary sacks. Put up a lot of yards, though. L. Typical Matt Ryan, dog. Matt Ryan, dog. So bad. Y'all think we ready for the better teams? Y'all think we ready for the y'all think we ready for the top teams? No, Matt Ryan, the problem with the Falcons and Matt Ryan, they're not going anywhere with him. Like the next coach that go to the Falcons fans, let me tell you something. Falcons fans, I want y'all to understand. You're not going anywhere with Matt Ryan. You're not going anywhere with him. You're not going anywhere with Matt Ryan. Like, I don't know what the Falcons trying to do. It's time to move on from him. Like, these games like this will let you know, like, it's not Matt Ryan is not it. It's not it. And Falcons fans, I understand you might want to trade Julio Jones too. You need to rebuild. You need to rebuild because you're not going anywhere with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. You missed your window. Your window of opportunity was when you was with when Mike Smith was the head coach and y'all was winning a lot of games. But you're not going anywhere with Matt Ryan. A dynamic quarterback would have made a play. A dynamic quarterback would have scrambled. Would have got out of the pocket and made a play. Matt Ryan just don't have it. He puts up a lot of yards. He puts up yards all day long. But what it turns out to, L's. Every time in crunch time, he does not perform well. Every time when pressure heats up, Matt Ryan folds. I don't know what the Falcons are trying to do. What are the Falcons trying to do with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones? It's like they're holding on to something that's not happening. It's not going to happen with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. Your defense is horrible. Did you not watch the game today, Falcons fans? Your defense is super trash. Your secondary is horrible. The Seahawks won today. They're 10-4. So we didn't move up in the seeding. Dwayne Haskins is trash. It's so funny to watch the Falcons play, man. It's like, what are they doing? They don't know what they're doing. The Seahawks are 10-4. The Seahawks are 10-4, folks. So we haven't moved up yet. We haven't moved up yet. 31 to it's all good, folks. I mean, you know, celebrate the win. It was a good win for the Bucs. It's confidence building win. The Bucs need confidence. The Bucs need confidence, man. You know, and they can't keep playing games like this. It's dangerous. It's hard to win games like this. It really is. You know, I guarantee some of the Bucs fans are going to get hyped up because they beat the Falcons and they came back to beat the Falcons. I'm not impressed. Not impressed at all. It's the Falcons, folks. A team that's going to be picking in the top 5. Game over. If you're happy about the Bucs beating the Falcons, that means you're reaching for something to talk about. This was a struggle. Wasn't overly impressed. The game should have never been this close. I'm not overly impressed. We struggled against the Falcons. Not impressed. You know, if you're satisfied with this type of win, then you're just a reaching. You're just a fan of just reaching for anything. You know, it's like you're trying to find anything. You're trying to find hope that to push your narrative. Yeah, the Bucs beat the Falcons. We came back and beat the Falcons. That's what I'm talking about. It's the Falcons, bro. And oh yeah, you got the typical. Yeah, you got the typical. A win is a win. I know. Yeah, a win is a win, but come on, man. It's the Falcons. This shouldn't even been this close. He wasn't even close to the first down. That's all I'm saying. I want people to understand. Like, people got to understand how the game works. Stop getting hype over mediocre wins and below average wins. You're reaching bad. I mean, really bad. A team that's going to be picking in the top 10 in the draft. A team that's about to go through a total rebuild. And we struggle to beat them. Oh, yeah, okay. We were supposed to beat the top teams. Okay, yeah. Yeah, a win is a win, but am I impressed? Nope. That wasn't even the first down. And they gave him the first down. Wake up, Bucs fans. Stop getting overhyped on wins like this. This team still got a lot to work on. It's too late to make wholesale changes because it's too late in the game. Man, Tony Pollard gonna take Ezekiel Elliott's job. There's a lot of teams that can beat the Bucs right now. There's a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams that can beat the Bucs because they're just better. You know, it's easy to look good against teams like the Falcons. Let me remind you, it's easy to look good against teams like the Falcons. This game should have never been a struggle. No Julio Jones. Julio Jones, it might have been a different game. I don't know, but the Falcons are just not a good team. The Bucs are an average team. They are. I mean, they're a playoff team, but are they gonna go on the road and beat 3 teams? That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get y'all to see the bigger picture. 9-5, that's great. Go look at the wins. Can we go on the road and beat Green Bay and Lambeau Field? Seahawks in Seattle. Can we beat the Rams on the road? Can we beat the Saints on the road? I'm still not sold because I've seen enough of the Bucs to be real with the fans. I see the bigger picture. That's why I'm so cool, calm, and collected. Yeah, I'm happy we got the win, but it's the Falcons. A win is a win. I get it. We're going to the playoffs. I told y'all this. We're going to go 11-5. I've went through this already with a lot of you already. So you already know how I am. 11-5. I told y'all this. This is nothing new. I want to see this in the playoffs against better teams. I'm not surprised. I'm not hyped up. I'm not. Look at me. I'm chilling. Do it against the Seahawks. Do it against the Packers again in the playoffs in Lambeau Field. Against the Saints, the Bears, the Rams. Do it against those teams in the playoffs because we're going to get to the playoffs. This team is a playoff team, but can they win games in the playoffs? You guys got to settle down. Like, you guys get overly hyped when we beat teams like this. Falcons fans, what are you going to do with your team? Falcons fans, what are you going to do with your team? Where are you going with your team? Where are you going? Where does the Falcons go from here? What do they do? Where do they go from here? They got a quarterback that's very limited. He chokes in big moments. Where are the Falcons going moving forward? Where are the Falcons going? Falcons fans, what is your organization doing? Where are you going with Matt Ryan? I know where the Bucs going. That's all I'm trying to figure out. You're going to be picking in the top 10. You're going through a full rebuild. I mean, like I said, it was a win. It was a confidence-building win for the Bucs. Struggled against the Falcons team. Second half was a whole different half. I'm surprised the Bucs can't put up 4 quarters of this type of play. It's just mind-boggling that the Bucs can't put up 4 quarters. I don't understand why. Like, I want to see 4 quarters of this. Like, I don't want to see one half of this. Like, you can't do that in the playoffs. It's not going to work. You can't play one good half. Can't do that. So now the Seahawks are 10-4. The Rams playing the Jets. So the Rams going to go 10-4. But we're still going to be the 6th seed. We're still going to be a 6th seed. Four division winners, the Rams or the Saints. I mean, the Rams or the Seahawks at number 5. Pick one at the number 5, and then the Bucs. Think about it, folks. Go look at the seeding. The Seahawks is 10-4. They're leading the division right now. The Rams are 9-4, and they're playing the Jets. In other words, 10-4. The Rams are going to be 10-4. So guess what? Packers, Saints, Rams, Redskins, Seahawks, Bucs, Cardinals. Still a 6th seed, folks. We're still a 6th seed. At the end of the day, we're still going to be a 6th seed. And guess what? That means we got to go on the road to either New Orleans, Seattle, or Los Angeles. We don't match up well against the Rams. We don't match up well against the Saints. If we can avoid those 2 teams, I think we'll have a better chance against the Seahawks than the Rams and the Saints. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. And from what I've seen, and based on what I've seen, if we can stay away from the Rams until the 2nd round, or the Saints until the 2nd round, we'll have a better chance beating the Redskins or the NFC least or the Seahawks. We'll have a better chance against the Seahawks than the Rams and the Saints. And we match up well against the Packers. But playing the Packers in Lambeau Field will be scary because it's cold as hell. It's going to be hard for the Bucs to get the 5th seed. It's going to be really hard. You wish that. Imagine the memes the Falcons going to have with Brady coming back on the Falcons to win again. Where them Falcon haters at? The Falcons fans ain't. The Falcons fans are crying in their room right now. They're somewhere hiding. I'm a Brady fan. The only reason why we lose is because the O-line. Brady is 43 years old. Come on now. I mean, as long as we stay away from the Rams and the Saints, I'm okay with that. Like, if we can stay from them until like the NFC Championship game, hopefully they get beat by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully the Bucs can stay away from the Rams and the Saints. Based on what I saw this year, if the Bucs can stay away from the Rams and the Saints, we'll be fine. But if we play the Rams and the Saints in the first round, Super Bowl the bus. Good luck. Because we don't match up well against those teams. I'm going to continue to say that. You know, I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can push a narrative. You can try to make it. You can make yourself believe I think a certain way. You can try to keep hating on me. And you can try to make yourself believe that you're getting to me and try to take shots at me. It don't work. I laugh. I'm here and you're there. We're on different frequencies. I'm here. You're there. You can get mad and get emotional all you want to. But one thing about this channel, I am real. I am raw with it. I don't expect you to like everything I say, but I'm not going to sit here and blow bubbles and eat cake all day about the Bucs. I'm not going to do that. You got the wrong channel. If you think I'm going to sit up here and say, oh, the Bucs is this, the Bucs is that, the Bucs can't do no wrong, the Bucs is perfect, oh, this and that, oh, they beat the Falcons, oh, they beat the Chargers, oh, they beat the Broncos, oh, they roses and bubbles about the Bucs. You got the wrong channel. This channel will never do that. I talk about the entirety of the team, the entirety of the organization, how we match up against certain teams. Certain teams we just don't match up well against. It's not a problem. It's nothing wrong with that. It's called being a realist, not a delusional Bucs fan that comes in the chat room and want to hate on me. You got the wrong channel. Go somewhere else. Go to Tampa 2 or Buck Nation. Go over there. I'm gonna keep it real every time. People get hyped. Yeah, we got the Falcons. We're going to go to the playoffs. I told y'all this. We're going to go to the playoffs. I'm not worried about the Falcons and the Lions. We're going to go to the playoffs. I get it. But can we move forward in the playoffs? That's what I want to see. Can we beat teams in the playoffs? That's where you're going to get my attention. That's where I'm going to get hyped at. In the playoffs. I'm going to get hyped come playoffs. Beating teams like the Falcons, all right, you're supposed to win that game. It is what it is, you know. But you got the wrong channel. You got the wrong channel. If you think you're finna come on this channel and hear nothing but good about the Bucs, because I talk about everything. I'll talk about offense, defense, special teams, coaching, play calling, whether it's good or bad. That's some of you think you're gonna hear me say nothing but good and roses and bubbles and cakes. No. Everything is not a party. The Bucs fans got to settle down and be more realistic. Stop getting overly emotional. Relax. We're going to the playoffs. The problem is can we beat teams in the playoffs? When we play better teams, better coached teams, can we beat those teams? That is the issue I have. You guys just don't understand. Like, it's like, what the problem I have with some of you Bucs fans is like anytime somebody say something, say, okay, the Bucs not good enough here, he's a hater. How? I'm just giving you the real facts. The raw. You're watching the same thing I'm watching. We struggled against the Falcons. You watched that, but I'm hating. How? You watched the same game I watched. We struggled against the Falcons team in the first half. This game shouldn't have been close. But as soon as BucosLocker say the Bucs not good enough, oh, he's hating. Really? Wake up. Wake up. Get up. Wake up. Are you in Inception? Remember that movie Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio? Are you delusional? We're just gonna walk into the playoffs and we're gonna beat the Rams, we're gonna beat the Saints, we're gonna beat the Packers, we're gonna beat the Seahawks. We're just gonna walk right in and walk right through them. Come on, man. Wake up. Wake up from your dream world and get to reality. The Bucs are an average team right now. They got 2 more games. They're gonna win those games. They're gonna go 11-5. Hopefully we can get the 5th seed. Hopefully. Hopefully the Bucs can get the 5th seed. If we can get the 5th seed, that means we play the NFC East and we will beat any team in the NFC East. The only team in the NFC East that will give Bucs a problem is the Redskins. Why? Because they have a top 10 defense. They have a top 10 O-line. They have a top 10 defensive line, and they go 8 deep. That will be the only issue. The only team in the NFC East that will give us a problem. But we'll still beat the Redskins because the Redskins offense is not good enough. So if we can get to the 5th seed, we can beat the Redskins or the Giants or the Eagles. We can beat them. We can beat them. Like literally. If you had to stack the teams up right now, the Bucs are not in front of the Saints. They're not in front of the Packers. They're not in front of the Rams. They're not in front of the Seahawks. They're not in front of those teams. They're not in front. You can't. I'm not putting the Bucs over those teams right now. I'm not doing it. I'm not putting the Bucs over the Rams, the Seahawks, the Packers, and the Saints. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And you can get mad at me. All you want, oh, the Bucs is better than the Packers. No, they're not. Struggled against the Giants. Struggled against the Vikings. Struggled against the Falcons. No. The Bucs lucky they're not in the AFC. Oh my gosh. We're going to the playoffs, folks. We're going to go 11-5. We're going 11-5. We're going to be a 5th or 6th seed. And we're going to end up playing the Redskins or the Rams or the Seahawks in the first round. And it's going to be tough. If we play the Redskins or we play anybody in NFC East, we're going to win the game. We're going to win our first round game. Let me tell you how it's going to go. We're going to win our first round game against the NFC East if we are 5th seed. Right? The second round, we're going to have to play probably the Saints or the Packers in their home. It's going to be a struggle. And if we are a 6th seed and we got to go to LA or Seattle or New Orleans, it's going to be a problem. I'd rather the Bucs play the Seattle Seahawks in the first round. I want the Bucs to play the Seahawks in the first round. I think we match up very well against them. I think we work very well against the Seahawks. I think we match up very well against them. NFC East and the Seahawks. That's what we want to play in the first round. Those are the 2 games in the first round I want to see the Bucs play because I think we could beat Seattle. It's gonna be close because they got a dynamic quarterback that can get out of sacks and make plays. But if we can get the Seahawks or we can get the NFC East in the first round, we got the victory right there. We can. It'll be a close game against Seattle, or we can possibly beat them. But if we get the NFC East in the first round, we can beat them. I'm telling you. And in the second round, it depends on how it works. If it might be an upset. If the Bears get in and they mess around and upset, if the Bears get in as a 7 seed and the Bears can upset a top seed, and then the Bears, you know what I'm saying? You know how that works. The seeding. It's all about the seeding. It's all about matchups. So the problem is coaching. That's the concern about the Bucs. The Bucs team is the players. We got the players. It's the coaching. It's almost like it's like the Achilles heel right now. Can Bruce Arians outcoach Pete Carroll, Sean Payton, Sean McVay, Matt LaFleur? Can he can he outcoach them again? Can he consistently do it? Can he beat defenses like the Rams and the Bears, the Saints, the Rams? Can he beat defenses like that straight up? No, not right now. We got to understand as a fan base, man. We got to understand and not get too overly hyped because the Chiefs and the Saints about to come on. The Chiefs and the Saints are about to play. 2 teams that we lost to. Can you let's be honest, Bucs fans? Can the Bucs team beat the Saints? Can the Bucs beat the Saints? Let's be real. Be real. NFC Championship game, Bucs versus Saints. What's your confidence level against the Saints? Now, we done played the Saints twice and got demolished. And all of a sudden, we can just beat the Saints. All of a sudden, we can beat the Saints. All of a sudden, it's going to just 360. We don't match up well against the Saints or the Rams. We just don't match up well. I'm just being real with y'all. We don't match up well. You can make yourself believe we do, but we just don't. Trenches, the problem. Coaching is the problem. Sean Payton is better than Bruce Arians. The Rams got a better defense. They got a better D-line. They got a better secondary. I'm just being real. Like, y'all saw this yourself. Y'all saw them play. What did the eye test tell you when we played the Rams? What did the eye test tell you when we played the Saints twice? Not even close. We're more closer to the Rams than the Saints. Oh, we could beat the Rams. Oh, we could beat the Saints, definitely. What? The Saints demolished us twice. So all of a sudden, we're going to all of a sudden beat the Saints all of a sudden. I hope the Saints get taken out by somebody else, to be honest with you. I hope the Saints get beat by somebody else. I hope the Saints get eliminated. I hope the Saints choke against the Bears or the Cardinals. Or the Seahawks. Like, somebody else should beat the Saints. It's all about matchups. Matchup. Styles make fights, right? Like, if you understand boxing, right? Styles make fights. You understand how that concept works? Sometimes stylistically, it just don't match up well. Sometimes this team's just better than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, styles makes fights. Styles make fights. I don't think some of y'all get the concept, but I'm trying to help y'all out. Styles make fights. The Bucs can't beat every team in the NFL. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. It just, hopefully we get the right matchups. Hopefully we get the right matchups. It's all about matchups, folks. It's all about matchups. When it comes to the playoffs, it's about matchups. And see, it's hard to talk to Bucs fans when they think the Bucs can beat every team that they play. Like you got literally some fans in the chat room right now. It don't matter what team you put in front of the Bucs, or the Bucs can beat them. I don't care if we don't match up well against them, but we can just beat them. We don't care. What? Are you going to be that delusional that think that the Bucs can beat every team? The Bills, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Colts? Are you think that the Bucs just going to run through them? Based on what? The Bucs just going to all of a sudden beat the Saints. Like, how are you not seeing this? Matchup. Styles makes fights. Some teams the Bucs match up very well against. Some teams the Bucs just don't match up well against. What's the problem with that? What is the problem with saying that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can hate all you want to, but it's not going to work because I'm here and you're there. I'm here and you're there. It is just what it is. Don't get mad at me. Watch the film. We're not beating the Saints. We're not a good matchup. It is what it is. Deal with it. You saw 2 games this season. The Bucs played the Saints. What did that tell you? Didn't look good at all. Got blown out both times. But you're mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the coaching staff. The Bucs lost to the Saints, not me. The Bucs lost to the Rams, the Bears, the Chiefs. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Bruce Arians. Take your frustration out on Bruce Arians. Tell him to coach better. How about that? Tell Bruce Arians to coach better. Don't look at BucosLocker. I'm not the one calling plays. Don't get mad at me. You get mad at me. Focus on Bruce Arians. Focus on Todd Bowles and Byron Leftwich. They the one calling plays. You get mad at me for what I'm telling you what I see. Bucs fans are so funny, man. A lot of y'all, I'm not saying all y'all funny, but there's a certain group of Bucs fans that they just don't agree with what I say. And that's cool. And I respect that. You don't have to agree with what I say. And I respect that. That's cool. I respect what you're saying, but just respect what I'm saying. I don't hate you, but just respect what I'm saying. Because if you don't respect what I'm saying, then French toast you. You know, I don't care then. Like if you don't respect what I'm saying, then F you. It is what it is. Because I respect anybody's opinion about the team. I'm just telling you what I see about the team, what I feel about the team, and how we match up against certain teams. If you don't like that and respect that, then F you. But I'm gonna respect what you say. I'm gonna respect that all day. I'm gonna respect what you say all day. As soon as you be disrespectful and call me names and not try to respect what I'm saying, then it's F you. It is what it is. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Bruce Arians. Get mad at Bruce Arians. The Bucs are 9-5, not because of me. The Bucs lost to the Bears, not because of me. The Bucs lost against the Rams, the Chiefs, and the Saints twice, not because of me. It's because of coaching. Where's that energy at? Where's that energy at about Bruce Arians? Huh? You know Bruce Arians is an average coach. You know that. Brady got to overcome Bruce Arians and Byron Leftwich and a poor secondary. But you're mad at me. You're mad at me. Delusional, man. Delusional. You'll be all right, though. You'll sleep. You'll sleep over it. You'll be all right. You'll get over it. Go take a nap and wake up and you'll be all right. We'll be okay. I'm still cool. I got nothing but love for you Bucs fans. Some of you Bucs fans don't like me and I don't care. The Bucs going to the playoffs. The Bucs are going to be 11-5. It's just about matchups. That's all. It's all about matchups. If the Bucs can find a way to get certain matchups and get, move along in the playoffs, we'll be all right. But certain teams that we just got to avoid. Don't get mad at me. See, Bucs fans, like some of you guys are emotional for no reason. You come on the chat room every Sunday and you find reasons you nitpick. You never paint the whole story. You never paint the whole picture. You find ways to nitpick at me. It don't work. You wanna tell one side of the story, but me, I tell the whole story. But you want to ignore the facts and what tape show you. You want to ignore all that, and you want to focus on what you feel about the team. And I respect that. I respectfully, agree or disagree how you feel about the team. You can tell yourself the Bucs is this and that and that and that, but I'm gonna respectfully disagree. The Bucs are exactly who they are, a 9-5 team. Are they top tier? No. And you're mad at me for saying that instead of just respecting what I'm saying? You can't respect what I'm saying? F you. And you know exactly who I'm talking to. About 3 or 4 of those guys in the chat room, I don't care about you because you don't respect what I'm saying. I respect what you're saying, but you don't respect what I'm saying. So F you. It is what it is. You can get mad all you want to. I'm here. You're there. First down, 9-5, going to the playoffs, 11-5, Super Bowl and Bucs. Don't get mad at me. The Bucs are going to the Super Bowl. Period. The Bucs are going to go 11-5, as I predicted. The Bucs will be 11-5. The Bucs are going to the Super Bowl. What is the problem? Why are you mad at me for saying that? At the end of the day, the Bucs are going to the Super Bowl, and they're going to go 11-5, as I predicted. They're going to go 11-5, and the Bucs are going to the Super Bowl. And you're mad at me for saying that. I am a hater because I want the Bucs to go to the Super Bowl, and I predicted the Bucs will go 11-5. How is that a hater? How, Sway? How? How? The Bucs are going. I predicted the Bucs will go 11-5, and they're going to the Super Bowl or bust. And you're mad at me for having Super Bowl expectations for the Bucs. How? That don't make any sense. How? I want the team to go to the Super Bowl, but I'm a hater. You just don't like what I'm saying. See, what it is, and I know, I get it. Because I'm not saying what you want me to say. It bothers you. I don't care. We're going to the Super Bowl, And we're going to go 11-5 as I predicted. At the end of the day, did I not predict 11-5? Did I not predict that this team will go 11-5? You sign Tom Brady. You bring AB. You got Gronkowski. You got Leonard Fournette. It is Super Bowl or bust. You're going to the Super Bowl. Period. You don't sign Tom Brady to just get to the playoffs. It don't work like that in my book. Tom Brady is here with excellence. He expects high-level play from the team. You think that the Bucs signed Tom Brady, it was, let's just have a winning season and just get to the playoffs. And if we lose, well, we got to the playoffs. Oh, that's the reason why we signed Tom Brady? Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So we just signed Tom Brady, just get to the playoffs and okay, cool. So if I say Super Bowl or bust, it's a problem. Because Tom Brady been to 9 Super Bowls. Oh, okay. I don't understand, man. Like, Tom Brady is a GOAT. Tom Brady is one of the greatest players of all times. One of the best quarterbacks of all times. He comes to the Bucs, and I say Super Bowl or bust, it's a problem. 9 Super Bowls. He won 6 of them, and I say Super Bowl or bust, it's a problem. Wake up, Bucs fans. You know, that small little group that don't understand the concept what I'm saying? The Bucs didn't sign Tom Brady to just get to the playoffs and lose. It's Super Bowl or bust. What part are you not understanding? 2-year deal. Watching the Saints secondary cover the Chiefs secondary, covering them very well. Watching the Saints secondary cover the Chiefs receivers very well. You need a secondary to beat the Chiefs. It's a 2-year deal, $50 million guaranteed, Super Bowl or bust, both years. Deal with it. I do this. I know it stings a little bit too, don't it? You're just not used to expectations, huh, Bucs fans? You're not used to high expectations. It's been a while. It's okay. But when you got Tom Brady, it's Super Bowl or bust. You'll be okay. You'll get over it. You'll sleep it off. We're going to the playoffs and we get to the Super Bowl. Deal with it. Feel different, don't it? We're going to the Super Bowl and we get to the playoffs and we're going to the Super Bowl. And we're going 11-5. What's the problem? You hate that? So you hate the fact that I want the Bucs to get to the Super Bowl. Oh, okay. Okay. Super Bowl or bust. Deal with it. I ain't changing. You better get to the Super Bowl. I'm going to be on you. All that talent? You don't get to the Super Bowl? I'm going to be on you. Don't miss that episode. But you know, when you're not used to high expectations, you think very low and very small of a team, but it's cool. But anyway, Bucs are 9-5. Congratulations, the Bucs beating the Falcons. Supposed to beat the Falcons. There was a struggle in the first half. Let's get back to the game. There was a struggle in the first half. I don't know what they was doing in the first half. The Falcons was front running. The Bucs figured it out in the second half. The Bucs are 9-5. As expected to beat the Falcons, as I expected the Bucs to beat the Falcons, as I expect the Bucs to beat the Lions and the Falcons again last game of the season and go 11-5 and get to the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. It's going exactly how I'm telling y'all it's going to go. And the Bucs go 11-5 at the end of the season. Don't miss that episode because I'm gonna hit you with the "I told you so." 11-5. I told you so. I told you so. The Bucs are going to go to the Super Bowl. Everything's going to line up. The Saints are going to choke in the playoffs, as usual. And we'll find a way to avoid the Saints. We'll match up against the Seahawks. We'll beat them. We'll beat the NFC East. We're going to go to the Super Bowl, and we're going to play a very tough AFC team. I don't know. AFC is so wide open, to be honest with you. The Bills, the Colts, the Steelers, the Ravens, the Browns playing good. We'll play one of those AFC teams in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a really good game. Watch, I'm telling you. Watch how it's going to go. Watch the Bucs get to the Super Bowl. The Saints are going to choke in the playoffs. They're going to choke. That's what the Saints do. The Vikings and the Rams, we've seen the Saints. The Saints get to the playoffs and they choke. They're going to choke in the playoffs. They're going to choke in the playoffs. The Saints are going to choke. We don't have to worry about the Saints. They're going to choke as long as we don't play them. So, anyway, Bucs fans, for all my Pirates and my Sea Bandits, shouts out to y'all for stay tuned and tuning in this whole time. This live stream. And for those of you that don't like me, I don't care. I really don't. I'm going to get off this live stream and eat me some pizza. You think I'm going to worry about you, how you feel about me and what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat me an apple. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos, and make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. That's right, folks. The Bucs are 9-5, heading to 11-5. Deal with it. As I predicted. With that being said, I want y'all to fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. You got to risk it to get the biscuit, right? Hashtag ain't no chill. Hashtag no excuses for 2020 or 2021. Hashtag Super Bowl or bust. Deal with it. I'm out.